Hello everybody, welcome to Allods Online, or Allods, I don't really know how to say it, and I've never figured it out. There's some new changes in the upcoming patch, or the now finished patch, I guess, depending on when you're watching this. But these interface changes were one of the first. For one, you'll see that the whole bar is now together. People now all have the full 24 spaces. Instead, some classes used to not have this additional 6 because their extra resource bar would cover it. Now they don't because extra resources were moved to beside the action bar. Not really a problem for me because I'm a Naga user, so I use my mouse buttons anyway. But, it's a cool update, it made it a little more balanced. It's not like warriors, summoners, wardens, and all that didn't have an extra point before, so it's kind of cool. Generally a good idea. No one can be harmed by it, it can only bring good. So I think it was good. Among those changes, the quest accept button is now in a different position than it was before. That's bothering me already. That's why I was mentioning the changes. Because I was really quick to accept that quest. There were numerous class changes, numerous PvP changes actually. PvP's combat glory got removed, which is pretty much, if you play World of Warcraft, kind of like a... in my opinion, it was kind of like a poorly designed PvP reward system. With the skirmishes came out, they had a good idea with that. That was nice and fun. They did good with that, but the combat glory, it just wasn't that good. It involved ranking up, and every week it got reset. So pretty much you would rank up through obtaining kills on the other faction, and then you could use gold to buy your item anyway. So pretty much all you need to do is rank up for 1 week and you could buy the full set of gear and be fine. Not only that, but it stopped, you didn't get any more combat glory for kills at the higher level brackets, but you needed more just to get the higher level gear. And as well, when you were a low level, if you were level 24, which is entry level PvP, getting past the first rank wasn't even worth it because you couldn't use the gear. So there was not much point in PvPing at low levels, and there was kind of too heavy an emphasis on the medium levels, and higher levels in general at all didn't get anything useful, at least that I could see. So it was just kind of a very different take on the whole PvP, but they removed it. You now gain flat experience from PvPing, and I believe at max levels you also get something different. Don't know, it's like an emblem or something, battle emblems, and you can trade those in for high level gear. Skirmishes got redone. They redid Goblin Ball to make it quite interesting. Good idea there. It was a fun game even before they redid it, but now they actually made it more public and open, and more reason for more people to show up. Definitely a good redo there. Numerous class changes, I'm not going to get into those because not as important really. Well, they are important, but if you're watching this as my video just for no reason, it's not that important to you because you didn't come here for updates. I'm just sharing what's going on right now because I kind of started with it. Some other things changed too. Astral, some ships, some visuals changed. Nice job there. I was looking at the pictures and the screenshots. Nice job with that. So by now you're probably wondering who this guy speaking is because I haven't introduced myself. This is my first video. My name is Selik. It's part of Selik Gaming, but I do not believe that is currently what my channel is called. So that's a bit of a problem. Now, if this guy's bugged, okay, he's not. There used to be a bug where this guy would stand here. Normally, he'd run over to that door, right? And then you'd get the quest. There used to be a bug where he'd stand there instead of running over to the door, and you'd have to go over to the door and try to click him through that because it would say you're too far away if you tried clicking him up close, because he was technically supposed to be near the door in the script. And that was a terrible bug, and I tried filming this before when I had a different channel, and that happened, so I had to redo it. And it's just discouraging in general. So yeah, this is part of Selik Gaming. I believe my current full whatever sign-up name was put up there instead of my current desired name, but I'll fix that soon. So if you can't find me, for whatever reason you love this video and you're one of the few subscribers at the beginning, and you can't find Selik Gaming, or you can't find Selik Devanero, Selik Gaming is where it will be, no spaces, Selik spelt the same way as it is here. Gaming with the G. As if there's any other way to spell it. So, I was kind of going to talk about some other stuff. My opinions, my general overview on things. But I think I've kind of... I don't want to contaminate this video. Or what's the word? Not contaminate. Concentrate, I guess. Have too much concentration of stuff. Because then I won't have things to talk about in the next videos. So I figured I'd go on about myself a little bit. I'm doing game commentaries. I also have an interest in animals, spiders, arachnids, other things like that. In particular, smaller animals. So you may see the occasional video. You'll notice my picture is of a tarantula. Fortunately, not quite too big on my parents getting that one. So don't get your hopes up for that. Unless I can find some alternative way of storing it. They're not that, like... They're not like an animal that requires attention, so storing it in an alternative spot wouldn't be a bad idea. But that probably costs money. I do game commentaries for fun because I kind of have this, I don't know if it's like an OCD thing, but if I'm not making progress, I feel really bad. So I make videos kind of as like, now it doesn't matter what I do because it's for something. That's kind of the way I see it. It's just always been a thing with me. I can't play a game without kind of having thoughts about filming it. Just because it's like, oh, it could be cool if I succeeded, or what if I did this? It just bothers me. So I film. I don't film all the time. I film occasionally when I'm in the mood for it. Which is a lot, actually. No matter what mood I'm in, I always like to film just because it kind of mellows out my mood. If I'm upset, it makes me kind of mellowed towards the happy side. If I'm energetic, it kind of calms me down. If I'm like super happy, I let all the happiness out and I go back to like a normal state because I don't like being super happy either. I get like, it really bothers me. I like to have a balance. I don't like being sad. I don't like being super happy. I like being happy in general, but not, I like balance. That's the important thing for me. Now, I can talk fairly well. I don't know if it was like, if it's good or if it's bad. But I can talk relatively well without stopping and being like, for long periods of time. This is because I have done commentaries before. I had a previous channel you may or may not recognize because I did the same thing. So if you found me and you recognize me, that's cool. I don't think you will. I didn't have that many subscribers, and I'm using a different microphone because I got a better one. But I have done this before. That's my reasons behind being slightly okay at commentarying. Just contradicted myself pretty much there by saying that I was good and then messing up while saying I was good. But yeah, I haven't done it in a while, so I'm still out of practice. So I'm kind of like, it's like learning how to ride a bike, but then you didn't do it for 6 years. I've commentated within like the past couple months, but I'm talking about relative how much loss of skill. And if this person doesn't be quiet, I'm going to throw them through the teleporter. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but they're like, we're gonna die every 5 seconds. I also do other games. I do World of Warcraft, Ion, some others, maybe some less popular games. I mean, I wouldn't really call Ion or Allods a popular game, but it's a niche game. Like, how many people do you see that do consistent Allods commentaries? Like, I know there's some. Super Fantasy Gamer, he was a friend of mine back when I had my other channel. Yeah, he does them, and he's actually quite good. I don't know how consistent he is, but I saw some of his videos, and he was high level like I was in the original series. But at the time, I was one of the few, probably like within 10 people that had the high level characters that did consistent commentaries. I was only level 40, but I never made a level 40 video. I made a level 39 video. I was also on TGN for a while. Those are like your hints. Now, if you want to go search me up and try to find me, those are your hints. TGN, level 39 before quitting. My old videos are no longer up, though, so you'll have to do the rest on there. TGN Allods, for the record. I wasn't on anything else, and I was a director, not a partner. So I'll be on the TGN Allods channel. That's your little search and find mission there if you want to do something. I just like to kind of keep it interactive. I don't want to go on about how I've done it before and everything. But if you find me, that's great. If you know me, that's cool. I don't think you'll know me in real life. I've never actually mentioned an interest in gaming commentaries to many people. So you shouldn't know me in real life. If you do, you're a very good stalker, and I appreciate it. Kinda. I guess I'll take it as a good thing. Now, if this thing ever loads, I can wrap up my video. Unfortunately for me, that is the end of the video. There are some other things I wanted to talk about, but I don't want this to run on too long, so I'll probably make a second one soon. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that a lot. It means a lot to me to have people who watch, especially if it's consistent. If you enjoyed the video, enjoyed my commentary, or anything about the video, I would urge you to drop a like in my direction. Possibly subscribe to. That'd be cool. If you didn't like the video, though, dislike it. And I would appreciate a reason, though. Like if you go put in the comments your reason for disliking it. You know, that's cool. As long as I got a reason, I got some way to improve myself, that's always a good thing. I actually would prefer that, if you didn't like it, that you actually told me, rather than lying. So, with that being said, all I ask is that you rate the video and do the appropriate action to your rating. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.